Hello everyone, it's Lawrence here from Unicorn Reviews with VTX3D's R9 290. Now I already reviewed an R9 290 last year, but now these cards are only 250 euros, which is no money I guess for a card this fast. So it's really competing against the GTX 970 performance wise, but it uses more power. But then it's also 100 euros cheaper, so by the time the power thing, makes up for itself, you'll have played a lot of video games. Also comes with I haven't found the code yet, but it should come with the gold pack of AMD stuff. So the box, just the normal marketing stuff. All we really care about is it any good and is it fast? So it's the usual box in a box. How do you open this thing? Okay, so this you untap from there, like so, and then this thing pops out. And then you're immediately met with the graphics card itself. It's pretty big, not quite heavy though, but I'll show you guys this later. I'm going to bring the camera in and show you guys around the card. Alright, so in the box itself, it's just a brown box. There's not much in there. It's a very complicated design. You get a 6-pin to 8-pin in case you need one of those. It's black, so it's not too bad if you use it. It's not going to be too ugly. Driver disc, but just download the latest drivers anyway. These will probably be a year old by now. And a quick installation guide might be helpful for people doing this as a first build. Let's move this out of the way. So we get the usual electrostatic bag. It's one that actually fits. I've had worse. They always close it with the normal tape and you don't easily get them open, so you have to use a knife you got for free with cheese. I don't know why I use cheese knives, but whatever. So there we go, VTX3D R9 290. So it has 4 GB of memory. It's a dual slot card. I should have grabbed a ruler, so I'll get one right now. Alright, so how long is this card? I'll hold the ruler in the way you guys can see it. The card is exactly around 26.5 centimeters, so that's what, 10 inches and a little bit. So on this side we see 3 heat pipes, which someone looks to have hit with a hammer so that they're a bit flatter because it's only a dual slot card, right? Power connectors are not here. That's great to see. Where? Oh yeah, they're on the other side. I goofed up. Okay, so I thought they were on the end, but that's just a piece of metal there. And then we have another 3, so they're the same heat pipes really, they just curl, in the C shape through the card. It's a nice cooler, it's all metal, I like that. The heat pipes are copper, which is a typical TUL card design, so this is the same as, what are the other companies? I don't know, but VTX3D is the same company as PowerColor, which is the same company as another maker. I don't know, it's TUL, the group. All their cards are pretty much the same, but on the end, lovely black backplate. Everyone should be doing backplates. Backplates are awesome, and it means I can just hold them like this without having to worry about anything. And then what I didn't tell you guys about is that we have an 8-pin and a 6-pin. And looking through the backplate, and I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's no contact between the backplate and any of the chips, so this is just as protection, I guess. It's not actively cooling anything. Alright then guys, so time to talk about performance on the X edition of the R9 290 by VTX3D, which is the same as the version by PowerColor, and the all the TUL cards are the same. So I'm going to start off with Battlefield 4. Now all of these are 1080p numbers, all maxed out, so as high as the game will go, that's the number we're running. So we got 70.4 FPS average in Battlefield 4, the first mission, that one. That's pretty alright. It should, according to what I had from the other cards I tested, it's actually very good. Yeah, so moving on, Battlefield 3. Now this is more about an older game really, but we were getting 120 FPS, which is really good, right? But then when we overclocked it, we were able to get 135 FPS, which is even better. So, yay for FPS. And then again, you have to keep the price in mind of this card, because this card is quite cheap actually. Moving on to Tomb Raider. We're dipping below 60 FPS, but it's still twice as much as what a console does. So that was a 57.9 FPS in Tomb Raider, still 1080p, everything maxed out. And then Assassin's Creed, I managed to make it work, great. We were getting 56 FPS there. So for me, the most fun thing to see is how, what drivers the R9 290s have evolved, because I tested the Gigabyte card, and I'll link that here, there. I tested that one quite a while ago, and performance has really picked up, so I'm quite happy with that. So award-wise, I'll now put, yeah, there, I keep getting the wrong corner. So I'll put a gold award right there, because it's 100 euros cheaper than the GTX 970, but it pretty much performs the exact same way, it just uses a bit more power. But this card doesn't run hot, I never saw it go above the thermal throttle limit, even in a restricted case with a passive CPU cooler, just one fan running in the system. So that was very, very good. It's cheap, 240 euros, so yeah. Guys, if you like the video, press the like button. If you dislike the video, press the dislike button. Comment and share and support us on Patreon. And most of all, thank you very much for watching.